take this decision, you can do it. Something you have to decide.
Full determination.
Yeah, you have to train your mind. Like how you feel when you go to the feel like eating something. Likewise, just fix a place at your home or office whenever it is possible. One fixed place and timing, so that will actually, it's Pavlov's conditioning kind of. So it will condition your mind. Whenever you see that chair or that time, you will feel like, oh, this is my meditation time. Then if you are not able to practice for 40 minutes at 1 hour also, at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes, make sure that you will sit. If nothing is happening, just sit. Close your eyes, just sit. That itself will, next step, next day, next day, next day, change the music. Just build the ambience, put some incense sticks or something which will really take you into that mood. You can do certain things to, like, there are all supportive mechanisms. Some music and
you can do one thing. Before sleeping, definitely you do meditation until you get sound sleep. Before sleeping. So you can get sound sleep, peace. Definitely you are going to do meditation. Before getting down from the bed, you sit for 15 or 10 minutes, do meditation and open your eyes. After bath, you do 10 to 15 minutes. The body is wet, aura will be very crystal clear. Within limited time, you can have more energy. This way also you can do continuously. No?
Right.
Every day you are going to sleep, every day you are going to awaken, every day you are going to take bath.
So stacking with other regular activity. Yeah.
You will be connected regularly with God. This is the easiest way.
Yes, I love it.
Not only
Including
that, see, when you are doing meditation, you are thinking, totally you are with the thoughts. No, if you count not more than 50 thoughts, you can count your thoughts after 1 hour. In 1 minute, hundreds of thoughts are getting. That means you are not knowing how much time you have did meditation. How much time you have thought, you thinking, that is your calculating. If you are doing 1 hour meditation, that is perfect. That's all. Continuously for 41 days to fix, then it will become a habit.
Yes. Yes.
So, Guruji, meditation is being blank. What is the state of meditation?
Making the mind empty is meditation.
Yes.
Giving rest to the mind is meditation. Is the definition.
But most of
then the next steps will happen. When you make your mind empty, once the body gets energized, this physical body, then the rest will happen. Awakening of the third day, going to the other world dimensions. The first step is making your mind empty. The mind blocks us to get connected to that source energy. So meditation first basically making our mind empty. Then the other two steps will follow naturally. That for that you need not try anything. It will happen naturally.
You may think in sleep also I am giving rest to the mind.
True.
No?
True.
I'm sorry.
My next question was that.
Conscious rest to the mind is sleep. Conscious rest to the mind is meditation. Sir, no? If you put a glass, a tumbler in this position, only 2-3 drops water will be there. If you put in this position, tumbler full. If you sleep, this much energy you are gaining. If you do meditation, this much energy you are gaining. This is something good. Rishis, thousands of years they are doing meditation in Himalayas. No food, no sleep, no doctor, no meditation, no medicine. How they are gaining protein, calcium, carbohydrate, iron, vitamins. In the cosmic energy, everything is there. But we are not believing. We are searching and looking bats of there to eat that, this, not turness. You eat vegetarian food and enjoy.
Here I can add my experience. During my pregnancy, I got severe nausea, morning sickness. So not even a single food gram I'm not able to eat anything, even the water, except the coconut water. So that time actually we have to gain weight by month, but 45 to 42 I came down. So my gynecologist told me that we need to go for abortion, means low birth weight baby means later on many other side effects and all. So by that time only I'm deeply into meditation. Just the same thing I thought. I'm a home scientist also. So if you take protein, fat, whatever carbohydrate, everything gets breakdown and finally it releases energy. So if we are directly taking cosmic energy, so why the need of the physical food? Then again, I started doing meditation in the pyramid, the support of pyramid, inside a pyramid, meditation or reading books. Through books also we get new insights, then you will decide, receive more energy. So 50 pages of book, my breakfast, 100 pages, my lunch kind of thing. So I used to watch Tamil channel to learn something more and all. So all those energy support systems, from next month, what are the weight I reduce, that also include, and the next milestone also I am able to reach. Literally, my gynae asked my mother, is she taking any powders are changed in the doctor? Nothing. Just the meditation. This belief change of my belief system, immediately my body cells tuned to this new thought pattern. It started receiving energy from the source. We can directly receive the source energy. So that way it helped. I gave birth to 3.5 kg. It's natural.
I went to had some experience. I have been doing Vishnu Sahasranama for a year. I'm learning, I'm seeing the lyrics and chanting Vishnu Sahasranama for 1 hour. But I don't think that I am so doing it so perfect because I don't know the meaning of what I'm chanting. And when I'm seeing the lyrics, I don't concentrate much with the God, like what I have to do. So I'm confused now. Like, what am I doing good, or there is something I have to change in myself? That's what I want to know. I don't know whether this is meditation or chanting prayers, or it's kind of mixed now. I cannot say what I'm doing. I don't know.
Do you feel good after you do it?
What is that?
Do you feel good after you do it?
Certain things like I'm sitting for 1 hour. Before I was not able to sit for an hour. That's one thing I can say. And I feel like, I did something good. That's the only feeling I'm getting. But other than these two, I don't see anything like it. I'm not connected to God that much the way you say. But I'm doing, but I am not going to stop it. I'm continuously, I want to do it till
See, what should happen, man, is when you start doing it, there are 4 ways how you bring the energy out through your words. Pa, Ashanti, Machama, Vaikari. You know all that? So, abdomen, your voice starts at abdomen, comes into the heart, it gets here, and then eventually the word comes out. Right? When you are chanting anything, if you want to experience the divine energies, in this case, you have chosen Sahasranamas. Right? When you are reading that, if you do it here, right, you're not going to get anything. You may get maybe 0.1% of union, whatever reason you do.
Yeah.
But if you are doing it from here, right, this is where the voice, the birth of voice is. Then you feel. So for you to feel that, is always good to know the meaning of it.
exactly that is what yeah.
There is a saying called, the Sahasranama. There is something we say, Bhavana Matra Sampusthaya Nama. Is that Bhavana that gives you the energy. That which you have started to talk boldly has to go inward. So it is a reversal process. What Parayana, whatever you are doing it from here initially, slowly it comes here, then it comes from the heart, then it goes to the Mula. When it goes here, you go into a silence, a mode of silence. That is meditation.
Spirituality means body, mind, intellect. You have to stop the activity of the body, mind, intellect. You are chanting, your mind is working. That is not spiritual. You have to stop all the things. You have to In meditation, what we will lock the fingers, we cross the hand, legs, and close the eyes. Total body activities completely. When you close your eyes, automatically this mouth will be closed. You are saying 100% through this eyes 80% and through this mouth 20%. Now doors to the eyes and mouth, we shut down. Nobody is shutting them. Wasting energy. You have 5 minutes, close your eyes. You have valuable energy. Yes or no? You can stop the body, but mind is a monkey. It is traveling to the past and future. Yes or no? To stop the mind, you have to become Vayu.
So the breath,
Observing the breath. If you observe the breath, you become Vayu. The total thoughts are completely controlled, and when your mind becomes empty, you will receive abundant, 1000%. This intellect is thinking about the society. His mind is thinking about the family. Yes, sir. My mother, my father, my wife. You have to stop it. This intellect, what is happening in Russia, what is Trump doing, is not necessary. You have to stop all the things. Then only spiritual. Puja, you are doing with the hands. Stotra with the mouth. Jap with the mind.
So what I'm doing is not really.
Generally, all the things are happening.
That will give you solace, that will give you like some kind of Vishyananda, Bhajanananda, Brahmananda. Vishyananda is the things you see, enjoy the nature and everything, the food which you take, and Bhajanananda, all this stotra, chanting, parayana, all the music, dance will give you, make your bliss body happy and all. If you really want to go to that Brahmananda, that emptiness state, mindful, awakened state, consciousness level state, then you need to stop all this, your body, mind, and intellect state. Then you'll connect to your soul state. So for that, you really need to practice. Some technique is to be there to go into that mindful state. For that, here, that breathing is regular, effortless. So that we are using it to go into that process, get into that, tune into that state.
What's the second one? Vishyananda.
Vishyananda, Bhajanananda, Brahmananda is that what bliss state you attain with meditation, you will get into meditation.
బట్ అట్లా అయినప్పుడు ఎందుకు మేడం ఇన్ని డిఫరెంట్ స్తోత్రాలు అవన్నీ పురాణాలు అవన్నీ ఎందుకు దిస్ ఇస్ ద మెయిన్ ఇదే కదా ప్యాత్ ఈ డిస్ట్రాక్షన్ అన్ని ఎందుకు పుట్టాయి?
మంచి క్వశ్చన్. మన లెవెల్ అప్పుడు 10th క్లాస్ స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్నాడు, ఇంటర్ ఉంది, గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ ఇస్ దేర్, పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ ఇస్ దేర్. We'll pick up our lessons according to our standard. So these are all true. By doing all this also you'll reach. But if you want to go to California, if you can go by roadway or flight air, and which will take you earlier, that you can decide. That's it. They are true at their level. But what path makes you go really reach very soon and in a very easy way?
సో ఒక సోల్ కి ఆ బ్రహ్మానందం లెవెల్ రీచ్ కావాలంటే ఇవన్నీ నేర్చుకొని వెళ్ళాలా, డైరెక్ట్ వెళ్ళొచ్చా?
In this lifetime, you may not be doing all these things, but a soul, it's a continuous journey from one lifetime to other lifetime, and it will progress. You might have done all those things in your earlier lifetimes. So now it's time you became, and once you become an old soul, with all that past experience, now you want something more. Is this the thing what I wanted to do? Who am I? What I am doing? Is this body permanent? Is this Maheswari is real? That job is real? When all those questions are, then you will only graduate to this level state. So it's a process, naturally it will happen. So with this kind of similar mentality group and appeal, you can tune into that process easily by listening to others' experience. Oh, this is true. When it is happening to that person, it can also happen to me. Because it's a simple science of spiritual science. When it is working with me, it can also work with you.
Also, you're saying about intellect, right? What's the relationship between because generally people say body, mind, spirit, body, mind, soul. Then you said the intellect. So how I can connect?
You see, this body, mind thinks about the family.
Yeah.
This intellect thinks about the society.
Society. Mhm.
You got to stop all the things.
Can I add?
Yeah, please.
Body we take from parents.
Ah.
Mind develops from the society. If you are born in a Christian family, you will develop all those characteristics, all those knowledge. Intellect, accumulating of experiences. All different experiences. With that experiences, your intellect will grow actually.
Like the analytical mind.
Analytical reasoning. But once you saw that, see, you can do anything, your mind says. So when you go and just hit a person,
Yeah.
then you will be punished by the police or the other person or family or whatever. Then your intellect develops, okay, I can do anything, but I have to face the consequence also. That's an experience to your intellect. Then it develops, oh, okay, if I feel like so also, I need to balance, I need to control myself. So in that way, with the different experiences, your intellect will balance.
Because when Master said you need to silence all three. Body I understand, mind I understand, but intellect only if we make it work and do more, right? Or do we need to regulate it in a proper way? When you said the silence the intellect, I just wanted to understand a little more.
Sariyana buddhi, sarikana buddhi.
Ah,
Sariyana buddhi, sarikana.
Sarikana Buddhi.
Ravanasurudu buddhi, sarikana buddhi. Ramudi buddhi, sariyana buddhi.
Right. Okay.
Hitler is asking about the intellect, why we should stop the intellect. With the intellect only, we can do more, perform more. Then the intellect also the choice of things which we make. Is it right decision making, right thinking, right pattern? Hitler also got so much strength and is very intelligent, but he used that power in a different way. So we have to regulate, cultivate our mind also, our intellect also. For that, you need to go into that mindful state, then awaken what is the right, what is not right, and you will be in a state to decide your path, choose the right thing.
Because we silence all other thoughts and other things, so we'll be able to make a better decision.
You have to know how to utilize the mind and how to utilize the intellect. Yes or no?
Yes.
Body, mind, intellect, cell, soul, self. When this body and mind becomes one,
Yeah.
mind is absent. Then intellect will. No? When your mind is working, you can't utilize this intellect. When this mind is absent, you can utilize your intellect.
Intellect proper.
This mind is concerned to the body. This intellect is concerned to the soul. This mind works with human power and this divine. This mind is concerned to five senses. This intellect is concerned to sixth sense. Yes, sir. When you combine both body and mind, if you do any work, that is called karma. You have to do any karma with karma yoga. This body and mind,
Together.
when at that time automatically mind comes. For example, one student is totally involved preparing for the next day exam. If total karma yoga involved, this mind becomes. Then you will get the intuition from this soul. This person is definitely going to come. So we have to utilize this intellect. When this mind is absent, then only you can utilize this intellect. Otherwise,
It's like we have resources, we need to see how we we can use them.
So the food for intelligence
Yeah.
is knowledge.
Mhm.
Knowledge of.
Yeah.
So you need to feed your intelligence with the knowledge of food. That way, it can take you into that next state, what Sar was talking about, the soul state. So intelligence cannot bring you down, right? Intelligence is supposed to take you into the super intelligence, right? Which is at the soul.
Yeah, right. Then right knowledge, etc. Like a Rama.
Yeah.
Right, not the other.
Are we
Not only
talking
that.
about intelligence body? 7 bodies.
Yes. Same thing.
And also how to stop the thoughts, stop when while meditating, if we are getting so many thoughts continuously.
So that is where this navigation will help you, that the in breath and out breath. So when you are feeling the in breath and out breath, which is happening naturally, not again if forcefully intake or holding it or forcefully leaving it, whatever is happening, that from the tip of the nose to here, if you really observe how you are breathing in, how you are breathing out, that will align you with the breath naturally happening. But there, you are not using your mind that now I have to take breath, I have to leave breath. It's happening so naturally. So you're just aligning yourself with that naturally happening breath. So then your mind stops. So not even a single breath, if you miss it, then again come back to that position, just observe that, then slowly you will tune into this. And don't entertain your that whenever you get some thought, you don't add another thought. So guest comes to your home, you don't attend him. Next time you won't come. The similar way, when you are getting some thought, don't feed it with the other thought. Just immediately come into that conscious level, aware of that thought, and come back to the breath. So it's a process. With the practice, here that is why you need at least minimum minutes of your race. So the jungle of thoughts to get tuned and silent, to tune into that process, you need that minimum time.
You are making your mind empty. Again, you are feeling. That is the problem. You are watching a serial, after that you sit in meditation. What happens?
What is it you want to?
A drama or
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is the thought. Some quarrel is happening.
So
Yeah.
Engage in
A
it.
neighbor's quarrel. You watch all the story and hear all the story, sit in meditation.
I think now more YouTube shorts.
So you have to stop with the thinking. Whatever you hear, whatever you see, these are becoming the thoughts.
That will pop up.
So you have to stop that. There are doors to the eyes to close. No doors to the ears to hear wisdom. So much you hear your wisdom, that is the food for intellect. So you are watching unnecessary things and speaking everything. Somebody comes to your house, you will hear total story of them. Sit in meditation. What happens? Same thing will happen. Anybody comes to your house, they will speaking unnecessary things. To stop, very easy. You have to speak 100 words about spirituality. పారిపోయిన లాభమే మారిపోయింది.
Instead of,
फायदा है भाग गया फायदा.
instead of talking to them some different kind of thing, personal things, what he is advising is better talk about something good, the spiritual
Like
side.
what we're talking about.
Either they will change and run away from that place.
Even they will be
Both are
silent.
good for us. If they change, really transformation happens. Yeah.
I have a question. If your intellect is a combination of what your experiences and what you learned, so aren't we supposed to question that? If it's our perception, so I was confusing that, I was not understanding how the intellect is tied to spirituality. Because if the intellect is your experience here from family, from work, but intellect is different. Yeah. It's
Wow.
just like, because I find myself questioning some things I know.
Yeah.
Over the
So,
years.
yes, ma'am, very good question actually. With the meditation, when you connect to the soul state, you can train your intellect to think in a different way. With all these experiences, with that monkey mind combined, then with the physical level only you can think. The arithmetic, reasoning, logical, everything. If you really see into the other dimension, understand more with which the physical two eyes cannot see, then the real intellect starts. Then you can understand the things in a different way. So to get into that process, when you believe that you are not just this body, you are a soul, and connect to that source energy, then you can train your intellect in a proper way. It's not stopping the intellect. We just want to go through the process and see what kind of state you are, your intellect leading to which way, and for that, this soul will help you. That other dimension
Okay,
of
so you
knowledge.
get a guide.
Yes, you can, it can navigate you in the right track.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
That's self master. You said that the fifth one is a self. Can you say?
Spirit. Soul
Okay.
spirit.
Sat, Parama Sat. Soul, self. There are two words in English. Soul means I am God, I am soul, I am Atma. Self means Mamatma, Sarva.
With that Mamakar.
సర్వజీవ ప్రాణి కోటిలో నేనే ఉన్నాను. ఈ జగత్తులోని సర్వజీవ ప్రాణి కోటిలో ఉన్న ఆ భగవంతుడు నేనే అని ఒప్పుకోవడమే పరమశం.
I am part of the oneness.
అది సెల్ఫ్. ఇట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ సెల్ఫ్. సోల్ అంటే నేను ఆత్మను.
So that is one more level further than Atma.
Self or spirit ఒక tree అనుకుంటే, the soul is one leaf in that tree.
Yes, yes.
So realizing that you are that tree. So that is the soul.
So that
Say that
universe is not complete without our presence.
You are
Because
the
we are
universe.
part of it.
You are the universe.
Part of the universe.
Yeah. We are the entire.
You are the part of the universe.
Can you repeat the part when you said we are the leaf? We
Yeah.
are the
So
leaf, like
it's
form.
body, mind, intellect, and the soul and the spirit.
Mm.
The soul is like if you take the spirit as the whole existence, all that is, or the superpower, the godly existence, whatever name we name it. If you just to understand in a simpler way, the spirit is the tree, and the soul is one leaf in that tree.
Okay.
So that part of that whole tree, that wholeness is tree, then this is a part of it. The leaf also part of that wholeness only. So we are the part of speck of the universe. So we ourselves are the universe. So it's not different, the same.
So in that soul, it's also our uniqueness because each of us are unique. We want to bring that uniqueness, and the next level is being united in that. Being unique, still being united.
When you forget everything in your practice of meditation, you travel to the inner depth. You have forgotten everything. There is no female, male, poor,
This language, that language, or this. Yeah.
Christian, bad, good. Nothing is there. That is the oneness, conscious. When you come out of this body, you have to reach that status. You have to be like that. So you have to know that you have to travel in inner journey. You have to reach that conscious status. After coming out of the body also, you have to practice to be like that.
So it's like ocean. Ocean is self. And then you take a drop of water in the ocean, then the drop is self. Soul. So once you start to realize that this drop is soul, now you look for where all it is, then you realize that you are part of the ocean. That's the
Simplify it is
Also within us.
no judgment, no complaint, no comment, no interference, no violence. And if you practice all these things, you can be in the status of self.
how many of us are judging?
What?
How many of us are judging others?
Yeah. When we operate at the mind, we will judge.
We'll judge people or the situation or whatever.
We are. Even
Every minute.
Yeah.
So everyone is judging.
Different levels, different levels. Different
Simple
levels.
statement of Jesus, judge ye not. But are we really able to do that? For that, you need a lot of awareness and consciousness. To be in that awareness state, we need meditation, that mindfulness.
That's a
When
good
you are
goal.
mind-
Yeah, that's a great goal to try to reach. Like, don't
Judgment will
just
bring-
observe your judgment. That's it. Yeah.
Whether you knowingly do it or unknowingly do it, universe doesn't care.
When we don't have the information, complete information, how can we judge others? Everybody evolves at their own pace. Different karmic baggage, different things. So how can you judge a person? With the 10th class standard, how can you understand a graduate or a postgraduate level person? So when you have that knowledge of the soul cycle's evolution, then we don't judge anybody. Why a person in our house behaving in that way? Why a colleague or somebody at the office or some. If you really understand the soul cycles, evolution of the soul, then we don't judge anybody. We'll
Some
understand.
new person is there. You have any opinion on the person?
Yeah.
Okay, he is unknown. Known person.
We have all the kinds.
Some known person is there.
Let's say between
You
husband
have
and
to,
wife,
oh,
there are
this
more
this
things to
person is also unknown person.
Don't,
Can you
that is a
repeat it?
complicated relation, you should not bring that up.
No, no, it may be relationship basically, but those whom we live day in, day out, so that is exceptional.
Yeah, that is exception to all rules.
ఎదుట ఉన్నవాడి గతము మన గతం భూతము ఎదుట ఉన్నవాడి గతం పెరుగుతాం కదా వాడు ఎదుట ఉన్నాడు కొత్త వాడైతే వాడి గతం మనకు తెలియదు పాత వాడైతే వాడి గతం మనకు తెలుసు అది మనం తీసుకుంటాం అక్కడే జడ్జిమెంట్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది తెలిసిన వాడైనా ఇంకా నా కొత్త వాడు ఈరోజు ఏం తెలియదు వీడు అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఒపీనియన్స్ ఉంది అది మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి ఏది డిఫికల్ట్ అండ్ ఇంపాసిబుల్ కాదు ప్రాక్టీస్
It's harder to, I mean, not judge or when you're reactive because of the action of the person. It's not like you're at a distance saying, you know, they're short, fat, long, tall, or, you know, they're from different, you know, background. But if even the closest people to you, their actions or words are affecting your whatever your spirit, energy, mood, you know. But to get to the point where you're not reactive, that's a huge one from people that you care for the most. You know,
The wisdom, what we talked about, like understanding the level of their evolution, and the which phase they're going through, that background information will make you peaceful, not to react and respond. So to become that, you need to be mindful. So for that, this regular mindful practice, mindful breathing and whatever technique we follow, we tune into that and you won't react. That wisdom also you have to combine the wisdom.
it's like your body almost has a memory somewhere from when it's you know, and then you react almost without even realizing. But I guess
Spontaneously.
yeah, but that's part of the the road.
You have to
to-
really understand where the trigger, that what
Why is it?
triggers
What
you.
is it bring? What am I? What do I
So-
have in me that's causing?
So the
Nothing.
point where-
It's their fault.
Yeah, so the point when masters are trying to bring us back is when you are looking at judging others, when you are looking at complaining, interfering, and all of that. These are the analysis paralysis of life is happening at the mind level. What their advice for us is they're saying that you got to calm that mind down. So for that, you got to come back to your meditation. You have a solution in your hand. You're just not ready to
I've
accept,
gotten better, but yeah,
right? So
stuff.
when you bring that meditation in your life with consistency, what happens is you got all this analysis paralysis gone. The mind is in your control. You are not in the mind's control. Then you will start to understand where they are coming. Where they are coming from is when your mind is calm, that's when you go into the deeper state. Otherwise, you cannot. That is the point. So today we are asking these questions.
Yeah.
But then if you're not trying to combine this with the daily meditation, you can only go so far. After that, again judgments will come, complain, because your mind is always active. You got to find a way to quiet it down. Meditation is an excellent tool to quiet it down.
And not only that, when we do the meditation, lot of changes will come automatically in us, right? So
Yeah.
we don't judge, we don't want to do bad things to somebody. Those kind of changes also automatically come when you do meditation. So-
In short, without meditation,
Yeah.
all this is only discussion. There is no change. Transformation shift is not gonna be.
When you this awaken your
Yes,
you understand the things not from your physical eyes,
I see.
then you will see much more. Then you will understand the life in the real sense. Then no judgment, nothing. And for that, you need to be mindful all the time. But to tune into that mindfulness, again, you need some practice. That is this meditation. With meditation, with the wisdom, right wisdom, will navigate your life into proper direction.
So you talked about action, reaction, right? When you start to do meditation, the reaction will go away. What masters are saying is, instead of reaction, you get response. You are calm inside. You are taking the person's question and you are just responding. That same calmness. When you do meditation, it will happen.
Even when I don't respond and I try to breathe it and you try to understand the position, but there are some people, they are they've hit a wall. And this is as alert as they are. So then you have to internalize this. So when you stop talking to react or stop moving or just leaving the room or, so then now you have to go within yourself. And that's the part that the challenging part where the freedom has to come from. That's why I want to meditate. So where I, myself and me want to just go freedom of just.
What you're saying, ma'am, is I wanted to be in a situation, unhostile situation. I wanted to get away from it and then feel I'm better.
No,
That's
no,
not how
no.
it is, right? You're supposed to be in the unhostile situation, but yet be able to accept it and be with it.
Not hostile, but just not my channel. They're not on my channel.
Just shifting
Their,
that vibration.
their energy like messes up with mine. Yeah.
No, that's true. Just you have to shift that vibration. The same vibration, you cannot solve a problem or understand a person. Just you have to raise your vibration. For that, you can practice different things, just accounting number or just shifting your focus and really understand where the trigger. First, we need to thank that person that he's reminding us that still you are triggered, you have no balance on your
That's
emotions. Yes, when you thank that person and learn from it, he will disappear. They are all just our mirror images. What you are inside, that we project in different person, they come into our life to remind you that these are all still existing in you.
Keeps coming in different people.
Yes.
It's like you're resisting.
The
more
more
they
you resist,
the more
it will
it
persist.
persists. That's why I heard that and I thought, okay.
On the same lines, usually some people try to irritate, especially maybe we don't like that conversation, they keep on bringing. How do we restrict ourselves to respond to that?
Just give it a fear there. When you are not comfortable, you should learn to say no to that person or to that situation or to that conversation. You have to get the strength to say no. When it is really not like helping you to gain something, just you have to come out of that situation in a cool way.
Also, you're talking about the cosmic energy is there, but all the time, everywhere, right? How we can step into our experience the consciousness. I think when we get into the next dimension, we'll get there. I just wanted to also ask about this pyramid concept from your understanding that where this cosmic concept. I think I have two questions, but yeah.
No, please complete your question clearly.
Yeah. I mean, see, as meditators, we understand that the cosmic energy very powerful. It's there in us, around us, everywhere, right? Whether whatever money we need, whatever the place, whatever the happiness, everything is there. That's in abundant way. How we can, many times we get disconnected. I think many times due to the mind or all other things, right? So how we can stay connected with that cosmic energy? How we can really get that aura? Like a couple of techniques you both said. This one is even while being in the water for 10 minutes, you get more better aura, better than the same way you said the breath when you're just very conscious attention than you. So what are the different techniques where we can experience receiving the cosmic energy, be part of the cosmic?
Again, the same answers. So cosmic energy is there everywhere.
Yeah.
The wild trees are going, animals are actually surveying everything. That means there is some energy, some intelligence which is guiding and which is driving us.
Yeah.
So when you meditate, that cosmic energy receiving and also the barrier is our thoughts. So if you just get out of the thought, reach the thoughtless state, then you will be able to receive that cosmic energy. You may not see it, but you feel it. You are energetic, you are more compassionate, you can understand others in a better way. That means you are receiving your energy and you are aligning with the process and all. So you said pyramid. So every geometrical shape, it captures energy. That is why all our houses are built in rectangle or triangle shape or some particular shape. So on this Earth planet, for this axis, 51 degree, 51 minute angle will capture more energy.
Oh,
So for that, we are making that pyramid, any material, anything you can use it, but that angle is important. So like a magnifying glass, how with the sun rays, you
yeah,
can see. So the pyramid, it will navigate that energy to the point. So you can, when you meditate under a pyramid or inside a pyramid or in the pyramid hand, you will receive that more energy more and you get into the process 3 times earlier. So there are n number of experiments available on the net. Russian did lot of experiments with the pyramid energy for agriculture, one thing. In Pune, in India, in Pune, there are so many road accidents are happening and really death cases are there. So one of the police officer, he has that information of this Russian experiment. Then he placed a pyramid angle, just the point where the accidents are happening. So drivers became conscious. Accident level decreased a lot. Even in accident also, it's a minor accident or some kind. So then people started adopting that and adopted the same technique to the agriculture to improve the productivity and all. You can just secret power of pyramid energy. If you go through that, you will understand what are the benefits of that pyramid energy, how it can help you more.
even at our house also we can bring the calming energy through the pyramids.
Pyramid on my soil. Salt doesn't have food, right? Pyramid energy. Whatever food I cook, I put a small pyramid.
Hello?
And I have a small pyramid on my water jugs too. So you can either buy a big one and cover it, just take a jug, plate, and a small pyramid.
So in our healing process also, it will help you a lot. So whenever you have some skin disease or something inside also, just you can place the water inside a pyramid or another pyramid. You can have that water that will be like healing water. So those it's all supportive mechanisms for you. So whenever my daughter used to get some skin issues and all, she used to go there and put a bottle of water inside that. So she used to wash her hand with that pyramid water, energized water. So that used to help her a lot. And even a gastric person, and also one is changing the thought pattern, not comparing yourself with others, and the other is taking this supports, energy supports. That's an energy support.
Oh, okay. So you said the 51 degree and
51 minute and
51 minute and
for that there are different like dimensions, like how much length and width to get that angle. That all you can get it in Sacred Power of Pyramids and other internet source.
but I'm just trying to relate with that Egypt pyramid. Right? It's basically they retain and that keep the soul energy there as something.
Cosmic energy.
Cosmic.
Navigate the path. There are bodies. I personally went to Egypt. There is a place called Valley of Kings. There they stored all these mummies and all mummification and all done there. Pyramid exclusively, it is for the energy only. To balance our earth axis.
There they didn't keep it. Okay.
Anything, not they kept anything.
Okay, it's the kind of-
Paul Brunton went and many other people did lot of research. I even also went to the Valley of Kings place also. All those mummies, all those things are found in Valley of Kings, not inside the pyramid.
Pyramids were made to attract that cosmic energy.
Cosmic
So that
balance.
I want to share this. I was having a Women's Day issue and I started putting a pyramid on my belly, small pyramid, and started meditating. It really helped. So because somebody told me the problem was because the uterus, the whole system was messed up because of the uterus, and my mother had a uterus problem too. And sometimes we always, go back to our connections with our parents, and mother and daughter are always connected. So my uterus would not be removed because of the other health reasons. So I was very frustrated because my mom's problem got solved because she got her uterus removed. In my case, they could not do it. And having it was causing a problem, not having was causing a problem. So with keeping a uterus pyramid on my belly and saying sorry to my uterus and saying I forgive you and doing Ho'oponopono, it really helped and it solved 90% of my problem.
In most of these cases, one thing is you took the energy support. When we don't accept our feminine aspect, that time also we get all those like uterus complaints and bleeding issues, all that. So when you don't plan your life accordingly, enjoy really that uterus is a creative center. No, we give birth to a child, we bring one life. That's a creative force. So all whatever we want to learn and not able to do because of so much of other things, work life and all, that we need to practice, learn some art and all, and enjoy that feminine aspect, accepting gracefully what we are. For this lifetime, we have chosen this female body. We have to accept that process, then everything will go naturally, happen naturally. Thank you.
Excuse me, question.
Yeah.
So this pyramid, we can also bring it through our intellect also, when we don't have the physical structure of pyramid, for example. So,
You can create an astral body.
Yeah, you can.
we can visualize it.
So, when I was on my 47th birthday, I had a vision that I think we were coming down my steps. And I see a lady in like very old village kind of a sari. And I see that, I see that she's cutting something like fruit or something. So I said, oh, who's that? And I see that Lord Buddha's wife, right? So she's like, oh, tomorrow's your birthday, so I'm coming here to, in olden days, they didn't have this sugar and desserts and all, their fruit was a dessert, right? So she gave me that. I said, oh, let me call Dinesh. So I always used to visualize that, that you see my house, the glass table that I have, I visualize as a pyramid. So, the pyramid is connected with the roof of my house, with the earth, Mother Earth, and I used to visualize that. So right there, I said, Ma, you came by yourself. Ma means mother, like the regard. So I said, Ma, you came, Yashodhara, Ma, you came by yourself. You didn't bring a lot of Buddha with you. And all of a sudden, from that pyramid that I visualized with Lord Buddha, and I let him sit on my couch. I call him, I call my kids, and I call Sushma. Sushma is my soul sister. So half of my visions were Sushma came and my cousin came, all tomorrow's your birthday and all that. I did not understand. 3 years later, I could be anywhere in my house, right? I got a phone call from my doctor that I have a cancer. Last year was my cancer. And what I understood from that vision, and exactly where I visualized that I have a pyramid in my house, that's where I was standing. And I got to receive a phone call. I was all happy, went to India and all that, something. And, long story short, I have cancer. So then I understood from that vision that what I had was that, okay, you will have a problem, but we will take care of you. First stage cancer, simple surgery, right up here. Now nobody can even tell that cancer was right up on my face. But everything got resolved. So I figured out, things always happen. You never, as you said yesterday, problem will come, but the answers are given. Universe will take care of you. I was very scared. The word is itself very scary, and I don't have any support from my own parents, but I have very good support. My husband was with me, my kids were with me. Everything went very smoothly. It was like first stage.
You have
I have a question. Like you said previously about the pyramid angle, and is it same as the golden ratio in the?
Thank you very much for sharing this.
Maybe you can remove 1-2 chairs so that you can stretch your legs and sit comfortable.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's
sir.
cleared very many.
కవర్ చేస్తున్నాను అనుకున్నాను. దగ్గర ఇట్స్ ఓకే ఇటు
You see, your subconscious will understand every language.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to this kind of situation, just release that. My subconscious has greater intelligence. You can take the aspect.
Yesterday, I could sleep also because it was a very
When you get the third, then only you have to first the breath. Correct. Don't have any thought.
So folks, it is very important that we all sit together closer. The this consciousness will only work in its best form when we are sitting together in a symmetric form. Symmetric energies grid will form. If you are sitting asymmetrically on your own, you're on your own. You're not going to have to. So stay cool. Keep it cool. Let us start. We'll take off the lights. We'll put some light music. As we got to keep going together.
First, we'll explain the process, how we have to meditate. Since a few people, newcomers are there. So meditation, we need not require any spectacles. Like you may feel the tightness or something falling down, you can remove it. You have to clasp our fingers into fingers and cross your feet. If you are sitting on a chair, we can cross our feet at the ankle level. And if you are sitting on a couch, you can fold your legs. If you are comfortable, you can sit on the floor. For the initial, if you are not able to sit, you want to take some support, can take support till your head. Like don't rest your head so that you'll go into that rest mode. So you can take back support. Initially, we try to sit like in a comfortable posture, whatever makes you like comfortable. You can just sit straight, not so like rigid that you have to keep like this. Comfortable straightness is good. So then we'll close our eyes and we'll see, like if you are thoughtless, no thoughts, they can just observe that stillness moment. If you are able to go into that calm mode, just enjoy that mode. If your mind is going here and there, lot of thoughts are coming, then you start observing your breath from here to here, how your in-breath and how your out-breath is happening. So with that, you will again tune into your that state. Sometimes with your past energies, past practice, for the first initial moment only, you can go into the thoughtless state and connect to the other dimensions and then enjoy that state. Then don't try to bring your focus on the breath. If your mind is running here and there, then we'll focus on our breath. Okay, remove all your spectacles
Please keep your
and
mobiles.
just relax yourself. Forget about all other things, your family, job, tomorrow's surgery. Just be in this present moment. Because
Mobiles in
living in this
silence.
present, let us put all our mobiles in silent mode so that it won't disturb others.
Very important message.
So let us forget everything. Our job, our friends, family, all other issues. Let's be in the present moment. Let's become nobody. Just take a deep breath. And when you exhale, release all the uneasiness, discomfort, whatever bothering you. Take one more deep breath. Just when you release all the fears, tension in your body, or any kind of discomfort. One more deep breath. And slowly release. Now, just tune into the process. Just if you are able to tune into that calmness, no thoughts, then just observe, witness this process. If your mind is running, then come back to normal, natural, happening breath. No need to inhale forcefully, or hold your breath, or exhale it forcefully. Whenever a thought comes, come back to that normal breath, in breath and out breath. Forget all other things. It's a great opportunity to be in a group. 3 times earlier we go into meditative state. With the fellow practitioners who is practicing for the longer term, with that energies, there will be an energy grid. In that we can take advantage, we can draw energy and step into the process very easily. So what a great day today. We are in this great group meditation. Without an effort, if you are able to see images, colors, whatever, just witness that. enter into that source energy. Last 5 minutes. express our gratitude. Gratitude is highest state of receivership. Where our attention goes, there the energy grows. Where the energy goes, the manifestation will happen. Let us be grateful to our parents for giving us this wonderful body to experience the human existence. To all our family members, friends and relatives, for the lessons, how to live and how not to live. To all our teachers, mentors and guides, to the nature, to all the living beings around us, to the things which we use at our house for making our life so comfortable and easy, to all the vehicles which we are using, we are able to reach our destination timely and safely. To all the conscious drivers, the technology which we are using, to all the service providers, both the government and non-government, for the great services of this government, to all our body parts, both internal and external, for our compassionate heart, to all our sensory organs for the wonderful experiences, to the greater intelligence of our body for its healing capacities, immense energies, healing energies. Let us affirm every cell of my body has greater healing energies. I'm so abundant in health, wealth, knowledge. I'm a miraculous being. And I'm a magnet for miracles. I radiate love. Each time I send my love, I feel more powerful, energetic. I always live in alignment with my purpose. I'm willing to live for other people's spiritual growth. As I help others, I receive more support from this universe. Thank you, dear universe, for the timely support. I'm so grateful for all the things in my life. Whenever you are ready, come back to this physical body state. Slowly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. With beautiful smile, let us open our eyes. We are grateful to our Grandmaster Brahmarshi Patriji and our great coach Premnath. Let us clap for ourselves for utilizing this time wonderfully. Thank you so much.
So thank man. Making this whole transfer knowledge. And finally, thank each and every one of being here. That's the most important. So all
How do you feel, man?
please let's share some experiences.
Since we meet
How was it, man? Go ahead.
I don't remember that much. Last time when I came, I was thinking something like that. This time I was in and out, but yeah, but I don't remember what I was thinking clearly. I think I was. Yeah.
Are you able to go into that stillness moment without thoughts, thoughtless state? Or still your mind is working?
I'm not sure.
How did you feel?
I feel rested.
Because, especially after the satsang, after that kind of realization, clarity. So good. Like somehow feel that the pyramid was just top of there.
Okay.
It's like everywhere, and when we conclude especially the last 5 minutes, I could somehow feel that complete brightness. I don't know, maybe it's like a mind, but it just brought that kind of like an that was so bright, beautiful. But really feel very light.
Oh. So let's hear from our young master.
The meditation felt like really refreshing. In the beginning, I had like a lot of thoughts, and like slowly, then I was able to come back to the better. And also, it like I felt a little like short on how much we do today.
What was it?
How much time did we do today?
45 minutes.
45 minutes, but then like I think the 45 minutes felt like slightly shorter.
Wow.
I had thoughts in the beginning, but maybe after a few minutes I felt like I don't know, for some reason I thought I was sitting in the pyramid. I have a pyramid in the house, so I thought I was sitting in the pyramid and you were in the house, sitting. And yeah, it felt really good. And also I felt like safe master was here.
Safe master. Wonderful.
And I went to the house in the sea, so I felt that environment also.
Here today. Okay. Wonderful. She got connected with the same energies. Thanks for inviting Seth here, that energies. Thank you.
Lot of energies. So like part, whatever the pain I'm having, some pain here, my migraine. So that part is I could feel that so much stretch. I wanted to open my eyes, like so tight. So lot of energy. So I could see the painful parts of the stretches, especially my knee. I could feel that healing is happening. I felt like
Wonderful, wonderful. Since Adi Shankaracharya caught that state of pains and all that as titiksha, we have to bear that and go through it, then that real healing will happen and we'll come out of that pains. Wonderful, miss. Wonderful. Young masters.
It was good. I felt like I was in stillness like for I don't know how much time.
Wow.
I just imagined Lord Shiva image just in the darkness.
You
That's
imagine, are you able to see it?
I actually imagined maybe that's the reason I saw him. I just imagined Lord Shiva. I did not see him, like I imagined his appearance in the dark.
Lord Shiva and like he's my favorite god, and I only can see the image, the entire body.
Body. It's not our imagination. When we go into that meditative state, that thoughtless state, then many forms will come. Where if you really practice more, you can tune into that energy, that frequency. You can also communicate without opening your mouth. Yes, wonderful.
Now you close your eyes and try to imagine.
Maybe it's little hard.
Right.
Yeah,
It's hard.
it's hard. It takes some time.
And that's something that I get in my dreams a lot.
In dreams also, you
Yeah.
get into that.
So that's what I experienced when I went into the meditation. Initially, I had very less thought. Then when I started processing all that thoughts, I could see the form.
See, initially she has lot of thoughts and slowly she is able to like get it tune into the process. Then she saw the picture of Lord Shiva and the body also. It's not the imagination actually. So as he said, can you imagine it now? Just Lord Shiva's image.
Yeah,
and
it was.
so it's when you tune into that process, that frequency, you can see the picture. So when third eye gets awakened, then you can see all that clear-cut picture, legends and all. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
చాలా peaceful గా అనిపించింది. చాలా అంటే అక్కడ థాట్స్ వచ్చింది బట్ ఇట్ వాస్ వెరీ
Madam, Yeah.
Good. Good.
I somehow wasn't able to connect at all. I thought the music was really loud. I took my AirPods and put them on.
I get to that.
And it was, yeah, it was loud.
So then you have to embrace that. We have to embrace whatever sounds we are hearing, whatever bothering you. Slowly you have to embrace all these things. Then accept, then it will disappear. What you resist will persist. Now your next practice is see. Always we don't find a peaceful environment. We may be traveling, some passengers around with you. There also you can meditate. Only the initially you will listen to all those things. Later you'll tune into process. Any sound, whatever, it won't bother you when you really are.
I think I had a few moments of that, but I have sensitive ears, so that will be one thing. But otherwise, it was.
Ma'am, you.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know how I spent. I sat for 45 minutes. You said I don't know.
So did you have this experience when we are chanting?
No, this is something different than that. Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it was so there was no thoughts in my mind. So,
Later what happened?
like initially there were few thoughts, but later gradually I came to there was a picture of a peacock dancing,
Wow.
and then the peacock, the feather, I concentrated on that, and my thoughts were coming to the center of the peacock.
Wow, wow, wow.
So,
Wonderful.
I don't know how I'm able to explain or not, but it was something different.
Yes, yes. Wonderful. What your two physical eyes cannot see are able to see all that and tune into that. Wonderful. Yes.
Usually I walk thoughts. I could see some color, purple color, and my hands were light.
So yesterday also you said purple color. Okay. We'll
I
talk.
always see purple color.
Highest energy, spiritual energy.
Today, it was a very unique meditation. The state that is very fast compared to last couple of months. Today, is very long activities. I think in between, like, in the middle of meditation, I was completely in deep state. Suddenly, I see Patriji, and then he's blessing everybody. Whoever is here and he's blessing everybody. That was the vision I saw. Other than everything is same.
Not Patriji is here. Yeah, yeah.
So Padma ma'am, you got to pause for a second. So when I entered the house, I asked Padma ma'am, I said, Padma ma'am, is that tomatoes in your front yard? So while they're doing meditation, Padma ma'am says, let's forget this, let me show you my backyard. So she took me into the backyard. I've not seen her backyard. So I see a big roll, like, like the swimming pool or noodles, but it's like 4 times size and all in a square. And it looks like a wrap, like a snake, and there's a
and there's like little phone. I said, what do you have this? He goes, go, don't get scared. There's nothing in there. But actually, there's like a padding. It's very soft, and the grass is growing, and that big post kind of a thing, the grass is holding. I said, what does this mean? She goes, life can be struggle, but you still have to keep on going. And then I see that, and she makes me go into her backyard, and I see a huge tree. I'm like, oh my God, Padma, man, you grew such a big tree. She goes, no, I didn't grow it. Patri sir did that. And Patri sir and Buddha Bhagwan, they both are sitting, and I feel like they both are in one. Like, you know, a minute I see Patri sir, the minute I see Padma ma'am and Buddha Bhagwan, and I got so scared. And Padma ma'am is like, why are you getting scared? She's holding my hand and she goes, go, patch. नहीं मुझे हाथ लगाएंगे तो चला जाएंगे वो नहीं I just disappear if I touch. She's like, no, they always live here. They will not go anywhere. Just go touch their feet, and I touch their both their feet.
Wow. So because you were walking in Patriji's body, so that's why you're able to see Patriji and immediately both like one. Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you, Padma ma'am, for having me here.
Yes, sir. And it's our experience.
It was beautiful. The aura was good. The great energies, the astral crystal pyramid of Priji. As it is here, it will be here from now on.
Same, madam, like I felt there is some pyramid energies in here.
So three of you.
Energies.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Anybody else, ma'am?
Beautiful, beautiful energies and a lot vibrations have working. Some light green color and so. The light was short. The session.
Do you have any health issues?
And
Green color, it's healing energy.
I'm very much a beginner, not under a few weeks, so it took me some time to clear the thoughts. It took some time to get there. Once I was able to clear the thoughts, I was more aware of everything in my body. If I'm little restless then, but after everything is over, now I feel much like calmer and mindless.
Wonderful. అమ్మ మీరు తెలుగులో చెప్పండి. ఫస్ట్ కొంచెం సేపు బాడీ అంటే కొంచెం బొడి అయినట్టు అనిపించింది. తర్వాత నదుల్లో కొంచెం అనిపించింది. ఓకే. హెవీగా అనిపించడము మన కాస్మిక్ శక్తిని ఎప్పుడైతే తీసుకుంటామో ఆ హెవీనెస్ తల మీద కానీ ఆ శరీరంలో కానీ ఫీల్ అవ్వడము ఆ పడుతున్నట్టు బాడీ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకుంటది ఆ ఎనర్జీ అంతా ఫ్లో అవుతున్నప్పుడు. సో హెవీనెస్ ఫీల్ అయ్యామంటే మనం శక్తిని తీసుకున్నాము అని అర్థం. చాలా హెవీ ఒక వాటర్ ఫాల్ కింద మనం వెళ్తే కరెక్ట్ గా దారి పెద్దగా వచ్చిన దగ్గర ఎలా మనకి తల బరువుగా భారంగా అట్లా మన కాస్మిక్ ఎనర్జీ ఫ్లో ఇక్కడ ఎక్కువ ఉంది అనడానికి మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అది ఆ హెవీనెస్ మీరు ఫీల్ అయ్యారు. సార్ ఆఫ్టర్
Initially, I felt some high energy, and after that, few thoughts came in, and then I went in like a void kind of state, and it felt like I only did it for 5 minutes. But the whole entire time felt like it went so fast. So, when you said 5 minutes, then I started realizing the time has gone fast, so quickly. I thought I just started, but I wasn't sleeping. I was aware all the time. So it was gave me very calming feeling to it.
it's wonderful timeless state you went into. Wonderful. Generally, I don't get any vision or pictures in my meditation. I receive through all my third eye intuitions or whatever in my dreams. But today, a copper pyramid, the base is all golden material, and inside Buddha, Patriji, also like a triangle, 3 faces, they're sitting there. So all of us like energy passing from them to each ray pointing towards each person sitting here in this meditation today.
Wow.
So I felt that today. For few minutes, I could see that clear-cut vision. So, madam, పిరమిడ్ ఎనర్జీ అంతా వచ్చేస్తుంది మీకు ఇంట్లో ఆస్ట్రల్ పిరమిడ్స్ అది మాస్టర్స్ ప్రెజెన్స్. సో ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు జస్ట్ ఒక ఫోర్త్ నైట్ వీక్లీ ఎవర్ నియర్ టు యూ కెన్ ఇన్వైట్. ఆ హీలింగ్ ఎనర్జీస్ కూడా ఇక్కడ జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది ఖచ్చితంగా.
Yeah, we could feel a good aura at the moment. So, thank you.
Purpose served.
And even for me, first time, because I'm very close to Srirangam and Samayapuram. So I felt like I went to Samayapuram to take a Mariamman darshan. And suddenly that, Krishna thing. Because when you all were saying that, I think something similar happened for many others. So even I could get that vibe and the golden lights, see that the ready face of Samayapuram. Any of you have been there? Yeah, I really feel that.
So the $1 million question now is what Premnath sir says.
How we can keep it going.
Now, whatever experience you got now, don't go into analysis paralysis.
Yeah.
You have to
Experience, enjoy, leave it.
enjoy, know about it, leave it, get to the next. If you try to hang on to it, then you are with them.
Because when you said
All
this
this is
geometry and all, right? The power of geometry, I thought, I mean, maybe the mind started thinking about this Gopura as certain thing. The Sri Chakra is a geometry. And various things came to my mind. So maybe that settled in pyramid.
When we close your eyes, the mind becomes empty, and the energy will feel pains, heat, rotation, irritation, numbness. All the things are cardiopathy. Here is karmas. At that time, don't open it. Go together. If you want, you can change the position of your legs. Second thing, emotion. Whatever the emotions, all the things will be exposed. Don't control the emotions. Third thing, second thing is chittopatha. Third thing is vipassana. After closing your eyes, how can you see the darkness, brightness, any color, vision? This is the third eye vision. Whenever you are able to see the third eye vision, that is called vipassana. Vipassana means seeing with this eye, this physical. Vipassana means with the third eye you are seeing the inner world. Vayopasana, chittopasana, vipassana. When all the things are happening, no need to observe the self. Only when you get the thoughts, you have to observe the self. Natural inhaling, exhaling. Today, how do you feel this? It was easy, no?
It was easy. Yeah.
Previously, you were observing continuous breath and you were taking the breath and you were leaving the breath.
Right. You said was like, close the eyes, then get to the calm state. So you said that, don't be conscious about the breathing. Only when there are thoughts, then only breathing, right? You said that I could get back into that state. I was not really even thinking that I'm breathing.
Yes.
Right.
Actually, sometimes the breath will stop. Naturally.
Still slow.
Sukhamaya pranayama. Pranayama happens comfortably, very naturally. Unknowingly, the breath will stop. How much time and when? At that time, how can you observe the breath?
Exactly, right?
You go into settlement.
So what master, this point is the most important point in meditation. Please pay attention to understand this. If you do not get this point as it stands, you cannot go deep. What master is saying is very clearly, when you are observing yourself, whatever is happening to you, you do not have to observe the breath. You don't have to observe the breath. Only when thoughts come your way, then you observe the breath to take away the thought. If for any reason you start to observe the breath when you are in the stillness, you are coming to the lowest. Remember this. When you have gone to the higher state by observing yourself, your aura and everything, whatever you're seeing, and the breath is standstill, you're in the higher state. You're no longer in the physical state. The moment your mind says that I want to observe the breath, you're back to the physical state. You're coming down. Most of them have this question in the meditations, right? Hey, I've lost my sense of breath. I was looking for it. Because the moment you start looking for it, you have come down. You're no longer in the meditative state. So Sari is saying that be in that state, forget about the breath. Only when the thought comes, come to it. But once you reach that base, you are in that energy.
Generally, you won't come back. Once you go into that, as he said, the Chittopasana, then the Vipassana, generally you don't come back. You will be in that state, you will be flowing that energy, you are witnessing, seeking more information from that. Very rarely, in the initial stages, maybe you'll come back to try to just, I'm not observing my breath. Otherwise, you'll flow. Once you go out of that 2I physical state and you will flow into that state generally. Yeah, thank you.
Whenever you are able to see any master, any god, you have to create a thought. I want to see my incarnation if I was with you. I want to see my previous incarnation. I want to travel to the city. Wherever you want, they will take you. You have to put a question and you have to create a thought.
Set the intention.
Then travel will happen.
Simply you can ask for that.
And any question is there, if you put a question, you will get the answer. Only through the mind, not with the mouth or ears.
See, it will be.
If you put the question through the mind, you will get the reply. So, subconscious. There is no conscious.
You need to open your mouth. And
Not your conscious mind, but subconscious.
Subconscious. Okay? You have to put the question, then you get the reply.
Not only God, even any vision, like you saw your deceased parents, you can ask for a message, like why they came. Something else could have come, no? So you can ask them, what is the message? Why their presence?
Why you are coming?
Yeah, why you are coming?
Not that it's
What's the message? There's something to
Anybody, or no person, not the master, who is able to see, the soul wants your help. You teach them how to do meditation and make them to sit in meditation and create a thought. You request, I want to travel to the higher world with the help of masters. You create a thought, you can go to the master. Whether it be parents, friends, relatives, somebody, they are not masters. At the bound souls, you can guide and can send them to us.
Vipassana, it's other.
Kayopasana means body.
Body.
Body is and then.
Masters, anyone on online? Do you like to share experience?
We'll take a group photo. We'll invite Padma Madam, Sir and Jay also. Okay.
Even for the group photo here,
Okay, we are just taking a group picture. We'll just hold.
Madam, sir, please, sir. Let us clap for Sir and Jay for all the support. Wait, somebody will come and you wanted to do all the things, you know. You did so much. Thank you, sir. Jay, please come.
Picture this.
Stand there, stand.
Randy, both of you.
Come on.
అలాగే అట్లా పట్టిన
Speaker.
వాళ్ళు మేడం అప్పుడు
Speaker. Gigi, come on, man, guys.
నవ్వండి
One, two, three. One,
Smile.
two, three. One.
Randy, Sirisha.
No, no, that's fine.
వాడిని చూడండి చాలా నవ్వొస్తాను చక్కగా నవ్వుతారు
Meditation, everyone. Do we have Cherukalu in that? Cherukalu in that?
Yeah, I'm good.
థ్యాంక్ యూ థ్యాంక్ యూ అదే అన్న దాన్ని చూసి మనం నవ్వొస్తుంది మసాజ్ చేయకండి ఫోన్ పెట్టేసుకున్నా ప్రశాంతంగా
इसको लगता है कि मेरे पास है last week so much जाना अभी फिर मम्मी के लिए आया मम्मी वैसे मम्मी क्या बोलते हैं so then I did not think about it so long that last year it's PSSM brought us together.
White House. ఈ రోజు రోడ్ intention release gratitude లో కానీ మనం అందుకు మనం
సరేనా నాకు ఎంతో అట్లా అంటే అట్రాక్ట్ అవుతాం అన్నమాట
మీకు ఆనందాన్ని వస్తుంది
సారీ